You watch SpongeBob and Plankton keep trying to find the recipe to his Krabby Patties? That's the Mumbo sauce, man. Nobody know what's in it. Everybody love it though.
Washington, D.C. is the seat of power for the entire country. Decisions that are made right here on Capitol Hill reverberate around the world. But the culture of the city, the way people talk, the way they dress, the way they eat, remains fiercely regional. Mumbo sauce is a prime example of this. A sweet, tangy sauce that's poured over chicken wings, French fries, even fried rice. The humble Mumbo may never show up on a DC tour guide, but it's the closest thing to a secret handshake that you could ever hope for from a true Washingtonian. That's what I'm here for.
You got southern sauces, barbecue, hot sauce. Well, we got our own sauce called Mumbo sauce.
You could probably compare it to like a hint of like Polynesian sauce mixed with like a little tiny bit of honey, a little bit of chipotle. Like it's different everywhere. Some places it's red, some places it's like brown.
If it looks like blood, that's the right sauce.
Slightly brownish orange, right there in the burnt orange move.
It's a hot button topic here.
Everybody has their own ingredients, their secret ingredients, and they would never tell you. They would never tell you how they make it.
People who are new to the city might have not even know what Mumbo sauce is.
I don't know what Mumbo sauce is.
Me neither, I never heard of it.
I've had chicken wings, but never had Mumbo sauce.
I do not know what Mumbo sauce is, no, sorry.
Mumbo sauce? I've never even heard of it.
If somebody ever tell me they came to DC, I say, did you have Mumbo sauce? And if they say no, I say, you haven't been to DC.
If you want to unlock the mysteries of Mumbo, you have to experience it in its natural environment, the carryout, aka Chinese fast food spot. I'm heading to Grand China to meet DC radio icon DJ FLEXX and Black Boo, lead singer of the band Mumbo Sauce, for my first taste of the city's specialty.
There are 3 different Mumbo sauces in the DMV. There's the perfect one, which is kind of like an orange, reddish orange. Yeah. That's the main one. That's the best one. Then you have one that's like a barbecue sauce looking, and it's not the one. And then you got, I don't know where they came up with this like pink one, and that joint's terrible.
It's just subjective in the sense of everybody has their own taste of what they think Mumbo sauce should be. No one passed out the ingredients or the recipe.
I want to get into the cultural intersection that we have right here. This is a Chinese restaurant.
Yep.
We're talking about a sauce that was started in the Black community.
Yep.
So how did this happen?
When we say Mumbo sauce, the first thing that comes to mind for any person in DC that's grew up off of it is carryout.
I can tell you it's a carryout on almost every corner. Chinese carryout, they very smart. They know what we like, and we buy it.
Philadelphia, they sell hoagies. DC is Mumbo sauce and chicken wing. Everybody thinks they're bomb.
I don't see Mumbo sauce anywhere on the menu.
It's never advertised. You just know that that's what you want.
Tell me how I would order this.
Okay, the first thing will be is how many wings do you want? Because they come in numbers.
This will be a 4. I'll take 4.
And then you either have it with French fries or fried rice.
And do you want it on the side or on everything?
On everything. It's your choice. Oof. Now, me, when I get it on the reason why I get on the side is it's real messy. That's why I'm a dipper.
Right. Look, I'm not afraid of a little mess. I feel like I should dive all the way in. I'm not just gonna do this half-ass. I'm gonna do this. So good.
Yeah.
Definitely has to be piping hot though, right?
Yes.
So welcome to DC.
Yeah. I might stay a while.
Yeah, please do.
So why is it that Mumbo sauce is so beloved by some residents and totally foreign to others? Musician, educator, all-around voice of reason, my boy Kokayi is gonna help me understand the DC state of mind. You don't think that when you come to DC for the first time, you have to have Mumbo sauce?
It's not a food that is at the top of the list for introduction into DC culture. I gotta know you first. Are you here to really talk to me about DC? Are you really interested in DC? Or are you just like every other tourist that wanna go to the White House You want to go to the Capitol. You want to walk the mall. That's all you want to do. That's it? Okay, well, let me show you that side of DC, and you can keep it moving. Because you're not interested in the people.
Are there like two different DCs?
Oh, yeah.
The DC that I kind of think of, which is the center of the power structure. The place where all these old white men puppeteer my life. And decide what I do with my body.
People from here will refer to that as Washington. So those are Washingtonians. DC is the culture of the city.
Is there a DC chip on its shoulder?
It's not north enough to be considered north. It's not south enough to be really considered southern. So we're like in the middle. And sometimes, and because we're on the East Coast, we the Middle East.
Do you think that translates into being culturally in limbo?
Exactly. We are a talented, immensely talented city, but when people don't recognize that, we're like, oh, okay. Oh, for real? Oh, that's what you really think? You get that, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. I'm like, you know what, if you can survive in DC and not feel like you gotta move, you can make it anywhere.
Once it was called Chocolate City, but Washington, D.C. has undergone such gentrification that some folks are now calling it Cappuccino City. Author and community activist Tony Lewis Jr. has felt the sting of that new nickname as he sees neighbors become strangers on his very own block. He's made it his life's work to ensure that things of his past, like Mumbo sauce, have a place in the future.
I grew up in Northwest Washington. I grew up on a small street called Hanover Place. When I grew up, it was the epicenter of the drug trade here in DC. To now, we have diverse communities and millennials. And in these gentrified neighborhoods, there's no community anymore. People don't know each other. People don't talk. People don't know your children's name. It's painful. It really is. Will my child experience anything that I've experienced? Because that culture every day is dwindling.
What do you think is lost? Like, if you could put it in a time capsule for your daughter, what would be in the time capsule?
Go-go music as I knew it. Black people in her community. 3 wings, fried rice with mumbo sauce. That represents us. That's Black Washington. We only get mumbo sauce like in carryouts, coming up, but now you got places like Hamilton or Ben's next door. And in some ways, it's like an ode, right, to DC culture, so you can kind of appreciate that. But then it's like almost like satire. Like, oh, are they being funny?
Yeah, by seeing it in a sit-down restaurant with a white tablecloth, is it almost like cute?
You can equate it to a lot of different things, but even hearing rap music, on certain, on a Target commercial or something, you're like, yo, something about that just don't feel right. But at the same time, I'm an optimistic person. I think it's cool in some ways, but I just wish sometimes, if I was a tourist, right? I'm asking my waiter, what's mumbo sauce? Can the waiter explain it to me? A lot of businesses and real estate have been doing this thing called black branding, right? Where they'll name the building the Ellington, or they'll have pictures of Black people on the building, but no Black people live in the building, that kind of thing. So I don't want mumbo sauce to get kind of, grouped into that. As it grows, the people that made it what it is they're being erased. That's my issue. Not mumbo sauce's growth.
Mumbo is gaining exposure thanks to a few entrepreneurs who think that the sauce deserves to be right next to sriracha on grocery store shelves. It's a movement driven by DC lifers who know and love it best, but also feel like it's time to put that DC stamp on the world.
My man JR, Chefito, Kitchen Crate, he has a mumbo sauce company that he's doing that I'm helping him with. He got his mumbo sauce, and I co-signed it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna try to bring that to the world.
I had no intention on putting in a bottle and selling it. I got married and we moved out to the suburbs. It was just something that I could no longer get access to anymore. So I thought that, wow, what if there are other people in the United States who have now since moved away from the Washington, D.C. area, who love this homegrown sauce and can no longer get access to it.
Capital City Mumbo sauce, by far the best one packaged. It does not pass the color test, but the taste test is amazing. I take it out to California and they love it.
And we're trying to position ourselves to be the bridge that we can all agree on that kind of unites both sides, the people who were here, the people who are coming, that this is something that we can all rally around as our thing.
I wanted to be a worldwide thing. That way, no matter where I go, I can always get mumbo sauce. I want to know how long is it going to take for mumbo sauce to be in stores, because I will buy 6.
bottling the sauce isn't the only way to keep the culture alive. DJ BREEMZ Traveling House Party is a testament to the power of go-go and chicken wings smothered with sweet and tangy sauce. As Mumbo expands, BREEMZ and his crew are keepers of the flame for a new generation. What if somebody just says, hey, it's just like a sweeter ketchup?
Oh, that's so disrespectful. I can't let that ride.
Do you want Mumbo sauce to be, you know, in every restaurant around the country?
Absolutely. I'm here because I love Mumbo sauce and I created a movement out of that.
We have a party that is actually themed chicken and Mumbo sauce. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
It's lit. I like it. We're gonna bring it up a level for the summer.
I really took time to think, like, you know, what food can you only get in the DMV? And like, it was chicken and Mumbo sauce, and it was like, after that, it was a go. Like, let's do it. It's our way to kind of celebrate the DC experience and also kind of like bring it out to the world so everyone can understand like DC is more than just politics. We bring the hottest DJs from the city. We bring the freshest chicken and Mumbo sauce. Sometimes we bring that go-go element. We bring a go-go band out. Go-go is like the heartbeat of the city, and Mumbo sauce is like the blood that keeps it all flowing.
Do you think that DC doesn't get enough credit for its influence?
For sure.
What?
Music,
food,
fashion, Mumbo sauce, anything. That's why I'm here to shine that light.
Honestly, DC's been changing. Like, it was once the chocolate city, and you know, we're trying to bring that chocolate back. It's kind of like community development, you know.
Every city kind of the same, and everybody going through changes, but it's just up to the people that's really from DC to represent it, right? And, you know, bring that culture back.
Let me show you this side of DC. Let me show you this other side of DC. Let me show you the people of DC. Let me show you the culture of DC. It's not just the food, it's the community that surrounds the food.
When you're from DC, you know what it is. Give me 5 wings, Mumbo sauce on the side.
When you taste it all the way back in here, and your mouth go, that's good Mumbo sauce.
But you know, the soul of the city will remain, you know, go-go music and Mumbo sauce, you feel me?
Oh, if Mumbo sauce disappeared, then the world is over. It's over. The world is over. Gotta shut it down. It'll be crazy.